Next we are going to see the recursion. Meaning is there recursion, that is the function will call itself again and again. That is actually called as your recursion. Same way in Java actually the recursion also it support. So Java support. So let's start with the now recursion. So recursion is supported in Java. Okay. Then what is the recursion? We know very well. Is the process of defining something in term of itself. So it will define itself again and again. That is called as recursion. So as it is related to Java programming, recursion is the attribute that allowed a method to call itself. The same thing. So when you are in method, it will be calling itself again and again. Next, so a method that call itself is said to be recursive. So the method which is happening, that the particular method is called itself, that means that is called as recursive method. That is means of recursive. So what is the benefit of using recursion? That is the recursive method. So using the recursive method, you can create a very clear and simple version of several algorithm. Okay, compare than your iterative, that means your for, while, do while looping. So to avoid that, if you have certain program, okay, where for loop will becoming complication, that means you have to call again and again that method, then you should use recursion, where the recursion having the advantage. So example, you are using the recursion, if you remember the quick sort algorithm, okay, sorting techniques. Okay, so in quick sort you can use the recursion. There is also AI, artificial intelligence based some algorithm where people used recursive method. Okay, that is your recursion. So let's see the example of recursion. So same way, you know very well the factorial program. Okay, so how to calculate factorial program? So similar way, you know very well. First create a method. So I'm creating a method called fact. So with return type, with argument this method. Okay, so we need a result. So what we'll do, we'll use the if condition, where if n is value is 1, then it will return the 1. Otherwise what will happen, it will result will be fact n minus 1 into n. So this is your recursion will be called here. Okay, and then finally you return the result. Okay, so now another class, that is the recursion. Okay, that is the main class. Declare the main method. Now what you are going to do, you have to create the object. So I am creating the object factorial f is equal to new factorial. Okay, so now f is here, object has been created. Now what you have to do, you have to call the method. So how to call? I am going to directly call the method into the our print statement only. So f dot, so what is that, factorial 3. So see, because method we have passed the parameter, so we have to pass the argument. So we have passed argument as a 3. So fact of 3 it will get called here. So fact of 3, so first 3 will be there. Okay, then 3 minus 1 2, then 2 minus 1, and when it's come 1, the result return it will value will be 1, because we know that factorial 0 value is always 1. Okay, similar way factorial 4, similar way factorial 5, and close it. So this is how your factorial program, and when you execute you will get the answer of the factorial value. Let's execute this also and we'll see the result. Okay, same way, just go to the source, create new file. So it's not necessary that you can create multiple project for different program execution. In one project only, you can keep all the method. Yes, when you are going to do certain project which linked your main project will be there, then you should not, you should avoid and use it. You have to create different project. So this, what will the file name of this? We know that. Okay, so that is the class name is recursion. So guys, every times I used to tell you all that you should must use the first name as a capital letter. So every time, let's try today with a small letter. What is the result? Does the program get executed or not? Let's see that. So what I'll do, I'll create with a small letter. Okay, save the program. Now I'll change this to a smaller. Okay, see, there is no error in the program. Okay, now I will execute this. Let's see that. Same way, run Java application. See, we are getting the result. Even though we are using a small letter, the program get execute. Wait, anyway, program is there. We'll just copy and paste our program. So workspace, my project, src. The project name is recursion. We'll keep it into the Java folder. Okay. Okay, fine. So Java C space, so recursion dot Java. Fine. Sorry. Java recursion. Are you getting the output? Are you getting the output, guys? See, 64120, 64120. The class name as a capital letter. It is the just habit to keep the your class, because what will happen when you declare with lowercase? So what will happen? But the conversion will start with the capital letter only. So it's easy to read and understand. That's why we always use here first letter as a capital letter. So what will happen? You are seeing the some color changes, right? So when you not use in some program, it will happen like that. Okay, so depend on the some compiler. This the color code what you are using, the you are seeing the difference between here different color, here you have different color, right? Okay, so if you use capital letter, okay, in some of the compiler or some of the color code will not match. Okay, so you can use, that is no problem, without the even first letter as a capital, the program will execute. There is no problem at all. Okay, so it's not necessary that you should use only capital letter. Okay, fine. So let's proceed. Okay, so the answer is simple. We can execute any Java project without using the class name as the first letter start with the capital letter. Even if you have any doubt, okay.